Sabavdi.
Speaker, sir, I rise to speak on the demands listed in today's order. PWD. Hon'ble Minister has been extremely active ever since he has taken charge of this very, very important department that plays a crucial role in the state's infrastructure. Speaker, sir, I want to mention that there are many internal roads in the constituency of Mapusa that have been requested to be taken up by the Hon'ble Minister of PWD through his department. However, once the file is due for expenditure sanction, the Finance Department remarks that the work is to be undertaken by the municipal funds. And I think this issue is faced by many of the members in the House. So I urge the Hon'ble Minister for PWD to see what can be done. Otherwise, every time we prepare a file, the department prepares a file, it goes right up till the finance and gets rejected there, or it comes back down the channel again, and we have to wait for another couple of months to process the same file again. Speaker, sir, speaking on the highways, we all know that the newly constructed highway from Patradevi to Kankona has been opened in the past 1.5 years. There are 3 major junctions in the constituency of Mapusa, Aldana, as well as Saligaon constituencies, which play an important role to diverting traffic both east and west of the highways. Speaker, sir, these junctions seem to have been planned in a very haphazard manner, as they do not provide a proper, they do not allow for proper movement of traffic smoothly the way it should at a major junction, at least entering a major city. Speaker, sir, I want to mention about the Pede junction that falls in Honorable Member Carlos Ferreira's constituency, which has seen multiple incidents in the past. Speaker, sir, there are rumblers there that create a lot of noise pollution in the late hours of the night. And there are many old people who live in the vicinity, and every time the trucks and the big trailers pass, there is a very loud sound that wakes everybody up in the middle of the night. Either that can be redone or whatever best technical way that can be addressed. I leave it up to you, Honorable Minister. Speaker, sir, we had discussed that there were no registered accidents, but I believe there is an incident on that junction almost every day from what I have gathered through the locals. There should either be a provision for a crossing there or whatever seems to be feasible by the department. Speaker, sir, another major problem is faced by the people of Karaswada, where the junction does not align with the flyover. And that causes major traffic jams in the morning during peak work hours as well as in the evening. We see lines that last for almost half a kilometer to 1 kilometer. And this creates a major problem. The junction also is the only road that people can move from west to east. It connects Valpoi to the national highway at this point. And I think everybody that lives, all the neighboring constituencies of Mahe, Bicholi, Valpoi, Sattari, Thivi, all depend heavily on this junction. So I believe there needs to be a concrete plan as to what is going to be the major steps that the department is going to take for this junction. Speaker, sir, I want to mention that with MOPA coming up, there is a lot of traffic that moves through the city of Mapusa as well as the highway. So this junction tomorrow is the gateway to the city of Mapusa, and I believe that it needs to be done on priority before the traffic congestion increases. Speaker sir, the road at Green Park seems to be sinking in one part. Similarly, there was a note moved by the traffic cell where under the flyovers, it has become a parking spot. There are all vehicles that are being parked there, and it can resort to illegal activities in the late hours of the night. I request the Honorable Minister to kindly look at what steps can be taken. Either they can build traffic islands or any other solution from the department is acceptable. Speaker sir, the Honorable Minister has visited the constituency of Mapusa on multiple occasions and is aware of all the issues faced by the residents with regards to the national highways. Speakers, I also want to mention with regards to the roads that the road levels over the last 20 years has increased by almost 1 foot in some areas. I highly recommend that all future projects of resurfacing of roads should have the concept of milling made compulsory. आमकां दिसपाक येता की रस्तो आयज वयर जाला आनी जे आदल्यो बिल्डिंगो बीन आहा ते सगळे सकयल पावलेले आसा. I think major cities such as Margao, Mapusa, Vasco, Panjim are all faced by the same problem. Speaker sir, there are multiple PWD buildings in the constituency of Mapusa in prime locations. I urge the Honorable Minister for PWD to kindly see what best can be done about these buildings, because there is nobody that lives in these buildings. There are trees growing through these buildings, and we need to figure out what best can be done to remove these eyesores from all the prominent locations in the constituency of Mapusa. Speaker sir, the sewage treatment plant has been pending for a long time, and Honorable Minister has visited it and resolved many issues in one day. I highly urge the Honorable Minister to kindly visit the sewage treatment plant once more and try to get it commissioned. I am very confident that he will be able to do this on priority. Speaker sir, PWD water, the department is in dire need of an additional JE. Speaker sir, we all know that Mapusa is the capital of Bardez, and this entire constituency is managed by one JE. There are 50,000 people living in the constituency of Mapusa, and every year there are new buildings, new homes, and new people coming to move into the city of Mapusa. We all know that MOPA has started, and I know that there is a lot of CISF staff that have moved to Mapusa as an example. The population of this city is only going to increase, and for that we need sufficient water and sufficient manpower to handle all of these issues. There is one AE who is holding two charges, Mapusa, which includes Kalangut and Sioli, and he's also the AE in Panjim. So I request the Honorable Minister to see if we can get a dedicated AE like we have in the past. The Honorable Minister may also provide additional staff for the constituency of Mapusa. Speaker sir, additional overhead reservoirs were proposed so that we have enough water in case of an emergency or any breakdown at the plant. The files were moved during the previous tenure of the government when there was a different minister, and I am confident that the Honorable Minister will take up this matter. Speaker sir, speaking on Demand 62 law, the Sub-Registrar at Mapusa has a faulty lift that is installed, and most of the time it is out of order. These are the complaints by many people that visit the Sub-Registrar. Senior citizens have to climb 3 flights of stairs, and the issue keeps coming up every now and then. I strongly urge the Minister to kindly look into this and find a one-time solution. I would like to conclude with my demands, Speaker sir. Thank you.